Hello!
Hey, how's it going?
How's everybody doing?
I'm okay. Were you asking about me?
I mean, if you're everybody, then I guess I kind of was.
I am everybody. Hello.
The big everybody, the royal everybody. So, this is our very first intro into the wide world of Let's Play. This is... Oh, I guess we should go ahead and start with an intro. This is Empty Saga Gaming. I'm T.
And I'm M, I guess? Is that what I'm supposed to say?
I mean, you say whatever you want to say, but yeah, you are M and I am T, so it's Empty Saga Gaming.
Yeah,
Empty Saga Gaming.
But you introduced yourself first, so if you introduce yourself first, now it's TM Gaming. And then that's a whole nother thing, because that's like...
TM? What?
Like technical machines, like in Pokemon.
Oh, dude, seriously, no joke. If Empty Gaming is like taken, we haven't actually officially made the YouTube channel. If Empty Gaming's taken for some reason, can we go with Technical Machine Gaming? Actually, the chances of that being taken are probably greater. So we will probably need to come up with a.
Well, we're technically going with Empty Saga, right?
Oh yeah, Empty Saga Gaming.
Right. So I mean, hopefully that's not taken.
Hopefully not. I mean, it's catchy. I like it. I personally like it.
Yeah, I think it's good.
So, alright, so a little premise of what this is. This is our wide world of going into... We will start by playing sagas of games, which... what would you call a saga? To me, a saga is more than 2 games. But
I would say more 3 or more.
3 or more?
Three or more. So yeah, essentially, yeah, more than 2, 3 or more.
So we will be tackling all the games... I say in air quotes that nobody can actually see. All the games of... 3 or more, because I mean it gets into a lot of semantics what actually is considered a part of a game series or not. But anyway, and we started. Oh boy, did we start on a bad one.
we picked. Well, so at the time of recording, Kingdom Hearts 3 just came out, and we're talking about playing it. But we kind of did some research to see like what do you need to have like played, and we realized that. Maybe we were a little bit behind. I'm more behind, I think, than you are, right? Because, I've played 1 and 2. You have played... Which ones? Birth by Sleep?
I've played 1 and 2, just the original 1 and 2. I never got into the final mixes.
No, me neither.
I played Chain of Memories, which it looks just like the one I remembered. Yeah, the one that came out for the GBA. I did play that one. I played Birth by Sleep, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I played Birth by Sleep, because that's the one that came out for the PSP. And that is it. I never played Recoded. I never played any of the final mixes. I never played Data Math. Nope, not at all. That math equation of...
equation. I'm not going there.
No. I mean, it's... No. Fuck that. So, I know that some of these are like cutscene of a game. Stuff like that.
Yeah, so, well, we're just going to work our way through it.
So, yeah.
So anyway, you want to go ahead and get started?
I guess... I guess we should start with Final Mix, or keep the very first game. Now, this is confusing because I'm not going to lie. Honestly, I don't know if canonically, I think that's the correct expression. Canonically, if this is the first game.
Yeah, well, you can go with the 2 schools of thought on that. I really kind of just feel like I'm going to play them in the order they came out.
Yeah.
Like, I know, I don't know. Like, I guess the example would be like Star Wars. Think about Star Wars. Like, would you tell someone to watch the prequels before they watch the originals?
I wouldn't tell anybody to watch the prequels at all. But that's just me.
Oh, but Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, they're just not good movies. I mean, and the third. I know I have a lot of people say, "Well, the third one's not so bad, and it's fun to hate on Star Wars." Look, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. I mean, I like them. My studio in here has the posters up because I think the originals are good movies. I wouldn't swear by them, but I mean, they're good movies.
The point that I'm trying to make is not that necessarily you should play things or watch things in the order in which they are like on the chronological timeline. Like there are games that you couldn't possibly do that for, and so I just feel like,
oh shit!
What did you go into a cutscene here?
Was thinking of you wherever you are. We pray for our sorrow. Oh shit! I think if this is what I think it is. Hold on. Before I want to reveal anything, let's just kind of watch it for a second. Just for a second. If this is what I think it is. Because if this is what it is, if this is what I think it is, I have a story about this. And if it's not, then guess what? I'll tell you the story anyway. Oh, the music's so classic.
One sky, one destiny.
One Destiny. Didn't that game come out real recently? It sounds like a game that just came out.
You get a Destiny?
One Destiny, obviously. Okay, so this is not what I was thinking about. So we will.
Oh, so it's just like the
intro to the intro.
Let's go ahead and get it started up.
All right. So okay, so this brings up our first thing. So we talked about this. Em and I talked about this, and right now we are trying to get through the game. Like,
yeah.
This is I mean, we're not going to read through everything verbatim. We're not going to complete everything. So we're not going to get Sephiroth. We're not going to get Sora's final weapon. We're not going to get.
We're not going to fight Sephiroth.
I think I want to try to fight Sephiroth. I mean, that's kind of a thing. It's not hard to do. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's hard to beat him, but it's not hard to get to him.
Oh, it's not hard to do. Okay, I'll remind you. You said that when we get there.
Look. I want to go on record saying that I didn't say that it was easy to beat him. I said it wasn't hard to get to him. You had to fight a couple of Hercules bosses, but anyway.
Okay, right.
So we are going to, I guess, do beginner. Because that way it gets us through the story quickly.
I'm with you. I think, I typically will play games on normal mode just because I like to get a good mix of like gameplay and like difficulty.
Yeah.
But like if we're trying to move through this many games, I think easy's going to be the way we need to go.
Shall we turn the lights down low?
I didn't know we were going to go on like this, get that vibration going.
And this is where we get the PG-13 rating on this. Does YouTube channels have PG or have ratings?
I don't know.
Can you say fuck on it?
Well, I think you can say fuck.
Fuck. Ass. Hole. Asshole. Oh no! What?
They did it. They did the thing.
I was hoping
So, fun fact, if you don't know, this was the last game that held the Squaresoft logo before they changed it to Square Enix.
Well, quite honestly, it didn't because it said Square Enix.
They did change it.
These weird thoughts.
Look, I've been having these weird thoughts. Weird. Really weird or not? Oh wait. Oh no, it does say or not.
Is any of this for real or not?
So, like, have you ever had a dream that you like weren't sure if it was real or not? Like, I had one once. I'm gonna tell you about it.
Right.
I had a dream one time that Donald Duck was actually a decent healer.
Did he sit there and go?
Why are duck characters always the annoying ones? You ever notice that?
I need more examples.
Daffy Duck.
Daffy Duck is not annoying.
Scrooge McDuck.
Get the fuck out of here. Scrooge McDuck is not annoying. Even in the news.
He's the bourgeoisie. He's got that damn.
I don't know.
He's got so much gold and amassed wealth. You know me, eat the rich.
Even in the new series, he's not annoying. Which, by the way,
I just said that to get under your skin because I know you. I like Scrooge McDuck.
I love Scrooge McDuck.
Oh, baby!
The song that defined a generation. Good God. I feel like I'm back in the year 2000. Intro doesn't really look that much better than I remember it, but I mean, I don't think they can do much with the intro. Well, no, they can take a movie and they can upscale it. I mean, I guess it looks
cleaned up.
I guess. It definitely doesn't look like it's PS4 graphics. It looks like it's. I mean, it looks like it could be like maybe PS3.
Yeah, could be.
Obviously, for anybody who is not aware of this, I don't want to insult anybody's intelligence, but we are playing the. What is this version called? The
story so far.
The story so far.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts: The Story So Far. Which you know you've got a confusing ass story whenever you have to create a game that's like, look, this is what's going on. Like you have to create another entity that explains what your newest entity is.
Yeah.
Because it's been, oh my god, it's been how many years? It's been like 20 years since the first game? No, because 2000.
I thought it was like 16 or something.
16 or 17.
Yeah. I'll fact check that in a minute. But you know what?
All right, let's see what we got.
You remember, because you played 1 and then 2, right?
Yes.
Do you remember picking up 2 and putting it in and loading it up and being like, what the fuck is going on?
Not really.
You don't remember being like, who is this? What's happening?
Was kind of, well...
When you started 2, like...
Now, don't get me
idea.
wrong. I knew a little... I followed 2 really well.
I mean, I'm not saying 2, like, didn't have a good storyline. I'm saying when you first started 2, you literally had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Well, don't get me wrong. Yeah, you played as... I believe that was where you played as Roxas.
Was that the name of the character?
Yes. I'm like...
I thought Roxas was...
Was he... I thought he was...
Was that his name? Anyway. Yeah, I get that you were playing as somebody else, but someone that came out of the blue. Like, who in the fuck was that?
Yeah.
I had played 1, and I thought, I'll play 2, because that's chronological. I should know. Pop it in and have... I mean, it was a good game, but I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Nobody knew who he was in 2. That was the point of it. Alright, so if I remember right, you pick 2 of these and you get rid of 1. So I can be a good warrior, a good spellcaster, or have good defense. So... I'm from the school of thought where I think a good offense is a good defense. So, power of the warrior, invincible courage, a sword of terrible destruction. Is this the power you seek? Yes! Now what will we get up? I'm going to give up that straight, I'm going to give up that straight defense. The power of the guardian, kindness to aid friends, a shield to repel all. Well, that's why you get Goofy. Goofy can be my shield.
Yeah, Roxas, you had it right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I followed the second game, like the news about it, really well. Like, anytime there was an article about it, and back then it was like, I mean, there wasn't really. I don't want to say social media didn't exist because I'm pretty sure MySpace existed back then. But I mean, it just wasn't really something that was advertised real well. It was really
social media wasn't used that way back then.
No, God, no, not like it's used now. No.
Like, it wasn't used as a mass marketing platform.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, Cinderella?
Hold on. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Maybe it was just a weird cutscene. Here, let me walk over to her head. You've gained the power to fight.
Oh, you mean her brown hair? Yeah, that's weird. And I think I remember that when I did my first playthrough of it. Like,
I don't think it was a thing. I don't remember that being a thing.
I think it was.
Yeah, Cinderella ain't no goddamn brown hair. Belle was the brown-haired one. Use the power to protect yourself and others. There will be times where you have to fight. Keep the light burning strong while you fight the ants. I feel like I'm playing God of War. Like I'm trying to like do all the God of War combos. Behind you!
Yeah. It was that way in the original.
What?
Yeah, it was that way in the original.
Does it say why? And by it saying, I mean the vast
I don't
reaches
know.
of your brain that you're remembering and not using any electronic device. To
No,
aid you?
no, I am looking it up. I fully believe in, kind of doing a little research as we go.
Okay.
But it's probably just aesthetic. Because it probably, I mean, I can't find just just like a tertiary glance. It doesn't really say why.
Well,
But-
your turd stained glass needs to be a little bit more.
But it doesn't really say why, but my guess would be it's probably just an aesthetic thing. Like, would blonde hair really have gone in that, like, color scheme of that stained glass look?
Well, yes.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I that's just speculation. Without looking deeper, I maybe could find an answer, but...
We got treasure chest. That's where I'm gonna get a. Do I get a weapon? No. No, that's not where you get the keyblade. Where is it? Oh no, these are teaching me the aesthetics of the game.
Push that crate. Push that box.
Hey.
Do you, like, ever feel like... I don't know. I mean, I know we both played these games, so, like, maybe it's just totally stupid obvious to us what we're supposed to do. But, like, do you ever, like, get irritated by, like, little walkthroughs like this, where it's just, like, tutorial?
I mean, the thing about it is that it's a good point. Like, the game needs to teach you how to play itself. Like, there needs to be a subtle learning curve of, like, this is how you play the game.
Yeah.
And if it's holding your hand or if it's actually letting you experience the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and talk about other much more successful, much better YouTubers out there who have talked about it. But there are plenty of games that do it well. And I know one, obviously, I think people at home are going to figure out who I'm talking about when I say it, is Mega Man X. Mega Man X is an excellent example of teaching you how to play the game without feeling like a tutorial.
Yeah, I remember that. And I think it's really kind of about, like, trusting your player, because...
Oh, the good little people. Sorry.
I think it's really kind of about trusting your player, right? Because it's like, it's the first one. Pick the first one all the way across. I looked this up.
Oh. So I'm worried about getting old, but I'm not worried about getting old.
Well, I mean...
What is this?
So, because if you pick... Excuse me. If you pick all the top answers, I think it tells you, like, daytime or morning time or something like that. And you'll level up faster.
Really?
Yeah.
So we're going to be playing it on easy with...
Leveling up easy. We're playing on super easy.
Alright, so...
Your adventure begins at dawn. Yeah. That's
Sun
exactly
is
what you're supposed
shining.
to do.
Okay.
Your journey should be a pleasant one. Yeah.
I do like a pleasant journey.
Remember I was playing this when I was a kid. So, that's something we should talk about. What's your experience with this game? Like, when did you played it? When did
Like
you,
the original game?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this song. Well, I remember first seeing about this game. Now, keep in mind, as a kid, I mean, even still to this day, I was a huge Final Fantasy fan.
Yeah.
Like, I was really into... What am I supposed to be doing? Oh. Hi. Oh, I couldn't access the menu because I'm about to fight something. Okay. I remember seeing screenshots about this game and like a small story about it, and I just wasn't really impressed. I was just like, oh, Disney's trying their hands at an RPG, and it was a... I don't remember the magazine. I remember seeing screenshots of Sora, Goofy, and Donald together, and Sora was rough. Sora was much different than this now.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, Disney's trying to do an RPG, you know, whatever. It's not Final Fantasy, I'm not interested. Which, sadly, I am a terrible victim of that Final Fantasy really limited my RPG experiences. I've since then grown past that, but back then, It was either Final Fantasy or shit. But then I found out that it was Final Fantasy characters were in this game. And then immediately I became very interested in it. So that's why I branched out to it.
Yeah. So, I'm not really sure how I heard about it. I don't know, because I think I was getting, like, gaming magazines at the time, maybe? I don't know. I heard about it somehow, and, you know, so the thing about this is like, there's a 7-year age gap between the two of us, so the experiences I have with the game...
You're 7 years older than me?
I'm 7 years younger than you.
You are?
Yeah,
oh,
and so the experiences I had with the game were very different than the experiences that T had with the game. So, one of the interesting things that, you know, you'll find when you talk to us is, like, I'll be talking about a childhood experience, well, he'll be talking about, like, a teenage experience a lot of times. But I picked this up because, I loved Disney. I wasn't a huge Disney fan. I wasn't one of those people that, like, you know, obsessed, but I certainly, you know, liked Disney. And seeing this, this was my first interaction with Final Fantasy characters, ever. Like, I didn't play...
Really?
No, because, you know, I played Final Fantasy X, but I didn't play 10 till after I played this game.
Wait. So this is your first, like, in the world? I mean, it's hard to say this is Final Fantasy, but...
I didn't even know they were Final Fantasy characters until someone at school told me. They're like, oh yeah, there's Final Fantasy characters in that.
Get the fuck out of here. That is a terrible game to get started with. I mean, you had to have been so confused. Like,
yeah, I didn't know who they were.
Now, here's a question. Did you understand when they were, like, winking to the audience like they did a lot in this game?
No.
Like, there was a lot of times where it was like they played very, like, on the nose, like, Final Fantasy tropes and, like, just, like, references to their games and stuff like that.
I had no idea.
So you didn't understand it, but did you catch the idea that you should have, like, wow, I beat that thing easy?
You know what? I'm gonna interrupt you, but I think this is so weird. Like, you ever notice how, like, boss battles, they pick, like, random ass spots on the boss that are, like, their weak points? Like, this poor guy just had weak wrists, and you just, like, busted on him.
Well, I mean, he had bitch wrists, so...
He had bitch wrist.
So...
Don't be afraid of my bitch wrists. You hold the mightiest weapon of all.
Yeah,
you really fucked up my bitch wrists with it.
Oh, I cut his wrist. Oh. Wait, isn't he a part of me? Does that make me suicidal?
So come on and send back my ass.
Oh, I'm like, this is when his eyes got blood. Oh. Apologies at home for anybody who's suicidal. If you're suicidal, you probably shouldn't be watching this. You need to call somebody.
Yeah, there's a lot of great people who are willing to help you.
Don't be that guy. People love you. Somebody does, I'm sure.
I love you. I don't know who you are, but I'm telling you already, I love you.
God, you're gonna get so many people who are like, you're the only one that understands me, and they're gonna give you, like,
I am the only one who understands you.
Marriage proposals and shit.
I am the only one who understands you. The rest of the world doesn't. Join my cult.
Sorry, you lazy bum.
Sorry, you lazy bum.
I knew that I'd find you.
You just let the cult thing just ride. That's like par for the course.
Well, yeah, because I mean, look, when do we not talk about cult activities?
Yeah, that's another point. I'm really into horror and, like, serial killers and cults and stuff like that.
I'm really into horrors too. I mean,
horrors. I'm really into all that stuff, and so, like, going back on that point about Final Fantasy, in my house we didn't play RPGs. We played horror games. Like, we played a lot of, like, Resident Evil and Silent Hill.
I have met your dad, and why do I see your dad being an insane racist? Like, none of that Japanese shit's gonna be in our house.
No. The last game my dad ever played was Metroid.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out
for the
there.
GameCube or for the 3DS?
Yeah, for the NES.
For the NES.
Hey.
No, my brother played horror games a lot. So my brother's like 13 years older than me, so like super looked up to him. And so I watched him play those games. It started my love of horror.
Okay,
at a young age.
we'll finish it together. I'll race you.
I mean, I myself
Ready?
never
Go!
got that into horror games.
Run!
God, look at the size of their fucking feet. How do they run with those?
I don't know.
I just now noticed that. God, their feet are fucking
You
huge.
just now noticed how big their feet are.
I mean...
Just now, in this moment.
Yeah? Leave me alone.
I like that script that they write Kingdom Hearts in.
Old English script.
It's not really Old English.
We're on Destiny Island. Where all of your dreams can come true. Do you know that reference?
What?
The reference I just said, do you?
No.
Okay. I actually am way too young to know that reference too, but I was just saying if you did.
You gotta go talk to her, right?
Oh,
Instructor?
yeah. Oh, no, I was just running around. I was gonna just go run around. What up, you? So, can you gather the rest of the supplies? So, are you listening to me? Yeah, I heard you. What do you got? 2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope. Bring everything back here. Kind of gonna be. Alright, so, let's see. 2 logs. Hey, there's 1. Ooh, I remember this being really tedious, too.
That's not tedious. It's like 3 things you have to do.
No, it's 2 logs, a cloth, and a basket. Some coconuts. Rope. I think you get coconuts later on. I think she's like, oh, we need to eat. And it's like coconuts.
Yeah, coconuts are not.
Ow, shit.
Ow! Coconuts are not super filling. What do you know about coconuts?
I was on an island for about a year and had to eat a bunch of coconuts. I didn't have to eat. There's other food there. we had a piece of rebar in the sand, and it was really interesting to like take the coconut and you stab the rebar and you twisted it to the side. The Islanders showed us how to do that actually, and then you cut the top off. Fun fact: when you get a coconut and you shake it, the more liquid you hear around sloshing around in there, the older that coconut is. Because,
really? Yeah,
because the meat, I believe it's called, of the coconut actually absorbs into it and gets you less liquid. So if you don't hear a lot of sloshing around, it means that it's really full, which means it's a younger coconut. Which usually means it's
not as good.
No, it actually means it. Well, it means it's got more liquid in it. So it's just kind of just personal preference. I mean, we cracked it open and drank the shit out of it, and we got bad diarrhea out of it.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Hey, what's happening?
Man.
No, you gotta say it right. Hey, what's happening? Man. Like he takes this. I don't know if he took a drag or what. Like he had a.
Hey, what's happening?
The breeze feels great.
Selfie.
That's her name?
Yes, before it was an actual thing. Before it was something completely different than a selfie.
Hey, can you walk right? Could you do that?
Oh, look, that island heat has been getting Sora a little bit. Let's see. Rope.
Hey, Sora, you feel lucky today?
Don't even answer the man. Just let him talk.
Is he gonna pull a gun on me?
You feeling lucky?
You gotta ask yourself one question. When I hit you with this stick, then I hit you 5 times your stick. Do I feel lucky? Well, do ya? Punk.
Get that cloth, fool.
Oh shit! Did I get everything?
I think so. You went and got the log over by Riku, right?
Yes. I think so. I think I walked over there.
Did you fight Riku? No, you didn't.
You can fight Riku! I forgot about that! Oh shit! Oh.
Make it happen, Captain.
Oh. So, you know what? I am so amped to fight Riku. But we're gonna have to see what happens next time. Oh! Cliffhanger! Bunch of assholes. Alright, so this has been our first episode of Empty Saga Gaming. I'm T.
I'm M.
And next time we will fight Riku and see what happens.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. And ciao.